is happening, and there's no reason to be.
Hey everybody, it's Miss Jerry Lynn. I'm so glad to have you back. I'm excited today because we're in the Advent season. And if you remember, Advent is the time of year when we start looking forward to or anticipating Jesus' coming as a little baby. Today, that's what our story's about. We're going to learn about when Mary first found out she was going to have the little baby Jesus. The name of our story today is Mary's Joy. We're in the New Testament now, the second part of the Bible, the back part, and this is called Luke chapter 1, verses 26 through 38, Mary's Joy. Mary lived in the town of Nazareth. Mary was engaged to marry Joseph, a builder whose family lived in Bethlehem. One day an angel appeared to Mary. At first, Mary was scared. But the angel Gabriel spoke to her, saying, "Don't be afraid, Mary. God is pleased with you. I have come to tell you good news. God is going to send you a baby boy. You will name him Jesus. He is God's son. He will show everyone how to love God and each other." Mary listened closely, and her heart was filled with joy. "I am a servant of God. I will do what God wants me to do," Mary said. "I am a servant of God. I will do what God wants me to do." That's what Mary said. Her heart was filled with joy. She was going to do what God wanted her to do. When Mary first saw the angel, she was scared and confused, wasn't she? But she listened and she decided to do what God wanted her to do. And that's when her heart filled up with joy. Sometimes we are confused or scared, and we might not be joyful. We might be afraid. We might be scared. But if we just remember, we can listen to that small voice. If we remember to turn to God and to trust God in times when we're confused like Mary was, or we're afraid, we can find joy in our heart too. Let's talk about joy for just a minute. Some people think joy is like, joy, yay, how, I'm so happy. Laughing and jumping up and down. That's not what Mary was doing when she felt that joy in her heart. Joy might be the way you feel when you give somebody something. Think about this. Have you ever given somebody a gift that you knew they were really, really going to love? Think about the feeling when they opened up that present. Remember how you felt so excited and you felt so good when they opened it because you knew they were going to love it so much? That's joy. That's joy in your heart. And God puts that joy in there. Another time you might feel joy in your heart is when you feel so grateful or thankful for everything you have, for your family, for your home, for your church, for all your friends. When you feel grateful and thankful, God puts joy in your heart, just like Mary had. Sometimes when your heart feels warm, that's joy in your heart. Sometimes when I sit beside my Christmas tree, have you put your Christmas tree up yet? When I sit beside my Christmas tree and I think about all the things that I'm so grateful for, the things I'm thankful for, my heart feels warm. That's God's joy in my heart. I know that God put that in there. And I know, just like Mary, that even when I'm scared or I'm confused, I can turn to God and I can say, "God, I'll do what you want me to do. Tell me what you want me to do, and I will feel joy in my heart just like Mary did." I love seeing you guys. I'm so happy that I get to talk to you each week. I want to see you soon. Keep up the good work. Keep watching, and I love you. Goodbye.
It's Miss Page. I hope that everybody had a great Thanksgiving and you have recovered from potentially eating too much turkey and too many leftovers. I know we ate way too much for several days, but Anyway, we have started the Christmas season, and this past Sunday was the kickoff to Advent Sunday, and it was so exciting to come to the church and get our little Advent boxes, and I hope that all of you were able to get those. Hadrian has already started working on some of the fun crafts that were inside, and there's a little book and all kinds of neat stuff. So definitely check that out. And you would have gotten your packet of supplies because we have a lot of crafts that we're going to make this month. And so today, to kind of tie in the lesson today, we're going to be making two things. We're going to be making an angel, and we're going to be making Mary. And so me and Hadrian went ahead and started and made one. We made the angel yesterday. Because this one's going to take a little bit of extra time, Mom and Dad, not too long, but we went ahead and did that yesterday, and then I'm going to show you how we did it, and then so you guys can make the other ones at home, okay? And we did ours the way that we decorated ours with the felt that was in the list, and I'll go over the list in just a second, but you can cut out circles or lines. You can do it any way you want, okay? So in your packet, you should have gotten a little list, a little sheet, a blue sheet like this. And this is really helpful, Miss Connie, that you put this in there. But it basically tells us that we need, in your packet, you need to find 2 craft sticks, your yarn, actually you need your 2, your spoons. Your 2 wooden spoons like this. Blue and white felt, coffee filters, and gold pipe cleaner. And you will need glue, and we found that we used some tape for this one for something. And then you have a sheet. It should have a big J on it. J is for joy, and you can color that. And there should have also been another sheet in there that had the word joy spelled out, and it had some pretty fun shapes and patterns on it, so you can color that one at home this week also. Okay, so what this is going to look like, we went ahead and drew little faces, and Hadrian did this one, and I'm going to show you just the face of this, but one of these signifies the angel, and the other one signifies Mary, okay? And so I'm going to put this one down so you can see this is the finish. This is the angel that we made. And so we took the gold pipe cleaner and the coffee filters and our blue felt, and we glued this right on, and we made this fun little angel, okay? So I'm going to show you quickly how to make the angel wings, and then kind of how to fold the coffee filter to make it the body, okay? So you can try this at home. Okay, so this is my one that I'm doing today. So I took, if you take the coffee filter and fold it in half, and then just fold it like this. This is gonna be the body, okay? Can everybody see that? But instead of glue, we glued ours yesterday, and then we had to let it dry. So I'm going to just use some tape so you guys get the drift here, okay? And so we just folded it in half and then folded it again on the sides to make it look like this, to make it look like it's got a little dress, okay? And then we took our pipe cleaner. And so this was one that I just twisted up. So if you take it like this, I think they were bent. And if you just take this guy and kind of work with it how you want to, well, I had kind of twisted it together, but I wanted to show everybody. All right, so I can't get the one side untwisted, so we'll just leave that one like it is. But if you just take it and then you just kind of do like this. And this is the thing that me and Hadrian figured out, that tape was better to use than glue, because we couldn't get the glue to glue the angel wings on, okay? So we did like this. And then your angel wings are going to go right on the back. You see that? Just like that. So I'm going to tape that down. Okay, so now this angel has her wings, okay? And so next, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take and I went ahead and cut it, but you should have had some strips of felt like this. So in the one that we made yesterday, we made it blue. And so we'll pretend like this one could be Mary, okay? And so you should have had a white strip. And then I went ahead and cut this to kind of fit the bottom. And like I said, you don't have to do it the way we're doing it. We just we put a little, a band down at the bottom. That's what Hadrian wanted to do, but you can do it anyway. You could put circles, you could cut out triangles and glue those on. So I think we glued this one on the coffee filter with no problem. But again, since I'm showing you in the video, I'm gonna just tape it. And if you don't have glue, you could just use tape for this craft. Either way, guys, whatever you want to do. And I think we might have been missing some yarn, and the yarn was actually supposed to be for their hair, but hey, you know what? That was a-okay. We didn't have any in ours, so you know what we did? You see it? We just drew it right on there with some markers, okay? So here we go. We have our little completed angels, or one's supposed to be Mary, one's supposed to be the angel, or they both could be angels. But these are our little angel people, okay? So this is our craft for this week. I hope you guys get to do this at home and have fun. And I'd love to see your creations. We have a lot of really fun crafts. I'm so excited that we get to celebrate Sunday school during Advent and during the Christmas season with you guys, because we have a lot of fun, really fun crafts coming up. So we can't wait to see you next week, and let me know if you have any problems with your angel, but I think your moms and dads should be able to help you with that. I know we were really pleased with the way ours turned out, so I'm sure you will be too. Okay, stay tuned. Stay warm and healthy this week. Have a great week. See you soon.
Hey everybody, it's Melinda. I'm glad to be back with you all again today. I hope that you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving with your friends and your family and had some great food and some fun gathering together time. This week's story was about Mary and how an angel came and told her some wonderful news. She was going to get to be a mommy, and her baby was going to be the baby Jesus. He was going to be the king of the world. And she was so happy to hear this news. So the word of this week's lesson is joy. So we first are going to sing a song about joy. We're actually going to sing 2 songs about joy. This first one, we're going to dance a little bit. So I need everybody to stand up with me, okay? And get your stretches. Get your stretches. Oh, stretch up. Oh, are you ready? Here we go. We're going to jump and clap and twist. Hold on, let me turn it up a little bit. Here we go. Jump for joy, jump for joy. Jesus is born. Jump for joy, jump for joy, jump for joy. Jesus is born. Angel said, don't be afraid. The angel said, don't be afraid. The angel said, don't be afraid. God gave us baby Jesus. Don't be afraid. The angel said, don't be afraid. God gave us baby Jesus. Clap. Clap for joy. Jesus is born. Let's clap for joy. Clap for joy. Clap for joy. Jesus is born. The shepherd said, hear the good news. The shepherd said, hear the good news. God gave us baby Jesus. Hear the good news, the shepherd said. Hear the good news, the shepherd said. Hear the good news, God gave us baby Jesus. A twist, twist for joy. Twist for joy, twist for joy, twist for joy. Jesus is born. Jump, jump, jump. Jump, jump, jump. Jump, jump, jump. Jump, jump, jump. Clap, clap, clap. Clap, clap, clap. Clap, clap, clap. Clap, clap, clap. Twist. Twist, twist, twist. Twist, twist, twist. Twist, twist, twist. Jump for joy. Jump for joy. Jesus is born. Can you clap? And twist. Woo! Good job, guys. All right. Now our next song, we're going to use our sticks. We're going to listen to what it tells us to do, and we're going to follow the directions, okay? So get out your sticks or your spoons, and here we go. We have to listen.
I'm tapping on my sticks. I'm tapping on my sticks.
You tap.
Tapping, tapping, never stopping. Tapping on my sticks. I'm tapping on the floor.
You tap on your floor
Tapping on the floor.
or on your table.
Tapping, tapping, never stopping. Tapping on the floor. I'm tapping in the air.
In the air.
I'm tapping in the air. Tapping, tapping, never stopping. Tapping in the air. I'm tapping very quietly. I'm tapping very quietly. Tapping, tapping, never stopping. Tapping very quietly. I'm tapping very slowly.
Oh my goodness.
I'm tapping very slowly. Tapping, tapping, never stopping. Tapping very slowly.
Here we go.
I'm tapping very
Woo, quickly.
I'm tapping very quickly. Tapping, tapping, never stopping. Tapping very quickly. I'm tapping very
Very
loudly.
loudly.
I'm tapping on my sticks. I'm tapping on my sticks. Tapping, tapping, never stopping. Tapping on my sticks.
Good job, guys. That was a fun song, wasn't it? All right, now this is our new song. This is part of our Sunday school songs. It's called Joy. So let's sing it together. We'll learn the words together, okay? Here we go.
Hello,
Say hello.
what a day. Everything is happening and there's no reason to be afraid. You say, stand up,
Stand up. You pretend to stand tall.
look around. So much good news everywhere, and oh, it's such a beautiful sound all around. Oh, some days I can see it, sometimes it sneaks up on me. You give me ears to hear it, and you open up my eyes to see
Ready?
that you feel me.
Joy, joy, you're filling me up. Joy, 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 filling me up. Joy, joy, joy. Fill me up. Joy, joy, joy. All right, guys, that is all the songs we have for this week. But I want you to remember how much we have to be joyful about, how much wonderful stuff is happening in the world, and how much wonderful things God has given to us. I will see you all next week. I hope you have a wonderful week. Bye.
Hello, what a day. Everything is happy.